Losing balance isn't just about falling. It's your body sending a warning. But most people ignore it until they're holding onto a cane or worse. There's a silent culprit destroying balance in seniors, and doctors almost never mention it. Direct hit. Don't wait for the fall. Watch now and protect yourself or someone you love. Every year, 1 in 3 adults over the age of 65 falls. That's not just a statistic. That's millions of lives changed in an instant. Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen someone walking just fine one day, and then suddenly after one fall everything changes? I want to tell you about Mrs. Allen. She's 72, active, still did her own gardening, loved walking to the market. But one morning as she stepped out of the bathroom she lost her balance. It happened so fast. Her feet slipped, her body turned, and she landed hard. The result? A fractured hip. 2 months in the hospital. 6 weeks unable to move on her own. And when she finally returned home, she wasn't the same woman. She was afraid. She didn't want to walk alone anymore. Her world became smaller. Now here's the painful truth. Falls like these don't come out of nowhere. They're not just accidents. They're warnings, often ignored until it's too late. You see, balance doesn't disappear overnight. It fades quietly, step by step. A little hesitation on the stairs. A wobble while putting on pants. That one moment when you reach for something and feel like the floor shifted under you. Most people laugh it off. I'm just tired. Maybe I got up too fast. But behind those tiny stumbles, there's often a deeper issue. Here's the thing. Losing balance is one of the earliest signs that something in the body isn't working the way it used to. It could be your nervous system slowing down, your muscles not firing fast enough, or something even more hidden. Something we'll uncover in just a moment. But before we get there, I need you to understand this. A fall is not the real problem. It's the consequence of a problem that's been building for months, even years. And once it happens, the damage is often far greater than a broken bone. A single fall can mean hospital stays, permanent loss of independence, or worse, a life that's never the same again. What's even more heartbreaking, many seniors fall at home, the place they should feel safest. In the shower, by the stairs, in the middle of the night trying to reach the bathroom. And yet, this issue is so often brushed aside. Just be more careful. Wear better shoes. Use a walker. But let me tell you this. Those are band-aids. They don't address why the body is losing its sense of balance in the first place. This video isn't about fear. It's about awareness. Because when we understand the real cause, we can start taking the right action before the fall. So if you've noticed your balance isn't what it used to be, or if you've seen someone close to you begin to move more cautiously, more slowly, please don't wait. The earlier you notice the signs, the better chance you have of preventing that one fall that changes everything. In the next section, we'll talk about all the common reasons seniors lose balance, and why most of them are only part of the truth. Stay with me. When someone over 60 begins to lose balance, most people immediately point to the usual suspects. They say, well, it's just old age. Or, you probably need to strengthen your legs. And yes, those things can play a role. Let's break them down. First, there's aging. It's true, our bodies change as we get older. Reaction time slows. Reflexes aren't as sharp. But age alone doesn't explain why some 75-year-olds still hike, while others struggle to stand from a chair. Next, muscle weakness. Absolutely, strong legs and core muscles help us stay steady. But I've seen seniors who go to the gym 3 times a week and still feel off balance. Why? Because strength isn't the only thing that keeps us upright. Then there's osteoporosis, brittle bones. It's dangerous, no doubt. But think about it. Osteoporosis might make a fall worse, but it doesn't cause the fall. The bone breaks because you fell. But what made you fall in the first place? Some people mention low blood pressure, especially when standing up. That's sudden dizziness. The black spots in your vision. Yes, that can be a factor. But again, it's a symptom, not the core issue. And it doesn't explain the slow, gradual decline in balance that many seniors experience. So here's the hard truth. Most of what we blame are just surface-level effects. They're not the root of the problem. That's why so many people, despite eating well, exercising regularly, even taking supplements, still find themselves losing balance, still feel unsure on stairs, still fear that one wrong step might send them to the ground. It doesn't add up, right? You're doing all the right things. So why is your body still betraying you? Let me say this clearly. You can't fix what you don't fully understand. And right now, most people don't understand what balance really depends on. It's not just about muscles. It's not just about bones. It's not even just about what you eat. There's something deeper going on. Something that silently erodes your body's ability to sense where it is in space, to react quickly, to stay steady when things shift. And the scariest part? Even doctors don't always look for it. Because it doesn't show up on standard blood tests. It doesn't cause obvious pain. It doesn't scream for attention until it's too late. But once you understand it, you can take back control. You can train it. You can rebuild it step by step. So in the next section, we're going to uncover what this hidden culprit is. The one thing most people overlook when talking about senior balance loss. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. It might change how you move, how you train, how you protect yourself or someone you love. Because balance isn't just a physical skill. It's a system. And like every system, it can weaken, or it can be rebuilt. Let's take a deeper look. So far, we've looked at all the usual explanations for balance loss. Weak muscles, aging bones, low blood pressure. But none of them truly explain why some people stay steady, while others feel like they're losing control of their own body. Now, it's time to reveal what's really going on. A hidden system in your body. Quiet, powerful, and absolutely essential to your balance. Called the vestibular system and its close partner proprioception. These two are the unsung heroes of every step you take. They don't just help you move. They tell your brain where you are in space every second of every day. Let me explain. Proprioception is like your body's built-in GPS. Tells your brain, hey, your left foot is on the ground. Your right hand is reaching forward. Your head just tilted slightly. It works silently without you ever thinking about it. You can close your eyes and still touch your nose. That's proprioception in action. And the vestibular system? That's located in your inner ear. It helps you stay upright, sense movement, and stabilize your gaze when you turn your head. But here's the problem. As we age, both of these systems begin to decline. And when they do, your brain no longer gets clear, fast messages about where your body is. It's like driving with foggy windows. You're still moving, but you don't see exactly where you're going. And that's when the danger starts. You may walk fine in daylight, but on uneven ground? At night? In the shower? Your brain reacts a split second too late, and you stumble. Or worse, you fall. Now, here's why almost no one talks about this. It's hard to diagnose. Proprioception can't be measured with a simple blood test. Doctors don't have a quick way to check how well your body is sensing itself. It doesn't hurt. There's no pain, no swelling, no obvious symptom, just a growing sense that something's off, that walking feels less natural than it used to. It's silent. Most people don't even know it exists until they start feeling unsteady for no clear reason. So what does it feel like when these systems break down? You might notice. You hesitate before turning quickly. You wobble when standing on one leg. You feel unsure walking in the dark. You can't tell if your foot landed right. You feel dizzy or off balance even when you're standing still. Want to try a quick self-test? Stand up, lift one foot, and close your eyes. If you lose balance within a few seconds, that's your proprioception struggling to orient you without visual cues. Scary, isn't it? But here's the good news. This system, though silent, can be trained. It's like a muscle. You can wake it up, strengthen it, restore its function, but only if you know it's there. Only if you stop blaming old age and start addressing the real issue underneath. In the next section, we'll show you exactly how, what you can do starting today to retrain your balance systems and rebuild the confidence to move safely again. Because once you understand the enemy, you can finally fight back. Now that you know the real reason behind most balance loss, let's talk about what you can do about it. Because here's the good news. Even if your proprioception or vestibular system has weakened, you can train it, you can rebuild it, and in many cases you can regain the confidence to move freely again. So here are 4 simple but powerful steps to start with. Step 1. Test your balance at home. Before you improve something, you need to measure it. Here's a simple test you can try right now. It's called the Romberg test. Stand with your feet together, arms by your side. Now close your eyes. Can you stay still for 30 seconds? If you sway, wobble, or need to open your eyes, that may be a sign your body isn't sensing its position clearly without visual input. Another one. Try standing on one leg for 10 seconds. First with eyes open, then with eyes closed. Losing balance quickly? That's proprioception and vestibular weakness showing up in real time. But don't worry. These tests aren't judgments. They're starting points. And you can improve from here. Step 2. Train your balance systems. Like any other skill, balance can be trained with the right movements. Start small. Stand on a soft surface like a yoga mat or a folded towel. Try gentle shifts of weight from one foot to the other. Add slow head turns to stimulate your vestibular system. Next, work on your ankle strength and reflexes. Try exercises like heel raises, toe taps, and light single leg balances. Want more challenge? Use tools like a Bosu ball or balance disc. They force your body to stabilize and adjust in real time, just like it would on uneven ground. Also, don't overlook Tai Chi or gentle yoga. These practices slow you down, improve your control, and reawaken your body's sense of space and coordination. Consistency is key. Just 10 minutes a day can lead to noticeable improvement over time. Step 3. Support your body from the inside. Training is powerful, but your body also needs the right fuel. Start with vitamin B12, essential for nerve function and proprioception. Low levels can silently impair balance and coordination. Add omega-3 fatty acids found in fish oil. They support brain and nerve health, which are both critical to your balance systems. And don't forget vitamin D. It helps your muscles function and keeps your bones strong, reducing injury risk if a fall happens. Before starting supplements, always check with a healthcare provider, especially if you're on medication. Step 4. Create a safer living environment. Even with strong balance, your home should help, not hinder you. Here's what you can do. Keep floors dry and non-slippery. Use non-slip mats in the bathroom. Make sure hallways and stairs are well lit. Install grab bars where needed, especially near toilets and showers. Avoid loose RUGS or clutter that can trip you. Think of your home as a partner in your recovery. When your environment supports you, you move with more confidence. Final thought. Balance loss doesn't mean you're broken. It means your body is asking for attention, and now you know how to give it. In the final section, we'll talk about the most important step. Taking action before it's too late. Because a small habit today could save your independence tomorrow. Stay with me. Let's pause for a moment. Take a breath. And truly think about what we've just uncovered. Losing balance is not just a part of getting older. It's not something you have to simply accept. It's a warning signal. Your body quietly telling you, I need help. I'm struggling to keep up. I'm not sensing the world like I used to. But here's the most powerful part of all this. You can do something about it. You can listen. You can respond. And you can act before the damage is done. Because one small choice today, just one, can be the difference between independence and months in recovery, between feeling confident when you walk or living in fear of that next step. Think of how many lives have been changed by a single fall. Not just the physical pain, but the loss of freedom, the emotional weight, the fear of falling again. And yet, in so many cases, that fall could have been prevented. All it takes is awareness, a few minutes of movement, a willingness to train what's been forgotten. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need a personal trainer or a prescription. You just need to start. And stay consistent. The exercises we talked about, they're simple, safe, and powerful. The nutrition, affordable and proven to support nerve and brain health. The home safety steps, often just a matter of rearranging things, making space for safety and ease. But here's the thing. Knowledge alone isn't enough. Action is what saves lives. Don't wait for the fall to realize how important your balance is. Don't wait until you or someone you love is in a hospital bed, wondering what went wrong. Because the truth is, that first fall could be the last one that happens on your terms, or the beginning of a long, difficult journey no one was ready for. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Take the self-test. Begin a simple balance routine. Talk to your doctor about B12 or vitamin D. Make your home safer today. And most importantly, share this message. Backhand index pointing right if you're over 60, or if you have a parent, an aunt, an uncle, or a neighbor who is. Send them this video. Talk to them about what you learned. Show them how a small change today can protect their future tomorrow. Because you never know. That one conversation, that one shared link, that one 3-minute exercise each morning might be the thing that prevents a devastating fall. We don't need to accept decline as destiny. We don't need to surrender our independence to time. We can stay upright, stay confident, stay strong. Balance is not just a physical ability. It's a choice, a habit, a decision to show up for your future. And that future, it's still in your hands. Thank you for watching. Now go take that first step. Because you never know. That one conversation, that one shared link, that one 3-minute exercise each morning might be the thing that prevents a devastating fall. We don't need to accept decline as destiny. We don't need to surrender our independence to time. We can stay upright, stay confident, stay strong. Balance is not just a physical ability. It's a choice, a habit, a decision to show up for your future. Speech balloon, a personal reflection. If you're still listening, thank you. I don't know your story, but I do know this. Everyone has someone they care about, someone they want to protect, someone they can't imagine losing just because of one preventable moment. So maybe this message is for them, or maybe it's for you. Either way, I hope you feel seen. I hope you feel empowered. And above all, I hope you believe. It's never too late to stand tall again. You're stronger than you think. And your next step could change everything. Thank you for being her.